Dave from SuspenderStore here to talk about one of our largest categories of suspenders, which are button suspenders. So buttons or suspenders are suspenders that attach to buttons on your pants. The buttons have to either be sewn on, or we do have a couple other types that you can that are permanent, that you can hammer on, that are metal, or we have some movable buttons that clamp to the top of your pants that you can move from one pair of pants to another. Those are metal as well. So, but most button suspenders attach to buttons on pants. That's the traditional way that suspenders were worn until clips were invented. So it's more of a traditional type look. They're often sometimes called braces, especially outside the US. So most button suspenders are dressier type suspenders with that traditional look, but not all. There are many casual button suspenders, and there are even some work button suspenders. So we'll show you some of each type. So the vast majority of button suspenders have the two straps in the front, like I'm wearing here, and then have one strap in the back. And so they're called Y-back suspenders because the strap, it makes the Y shape in the back on your back. So you need, once again, 2 buttons for each end, so you'll need 6 buttons for the pair of pants. So let's start by looking at a couple of common attachment types on these suspenders. These button suspenders have an attachment that's leather. It's called sometimes a mustache or paddles or rabbit ears. We just often call it a leather strip. So these attach to buttons on your pants that are typically going to be about 2.5 to 3 inches apart. I usually split the difference there and usually have it about 2 3/4 inches. So these are the most common type of end for button suspenders. Here's another type of end. These are called runner ends. These are actually elastic ends themselves, so they can stretch a little bit and help you out as you're trying to get them onto the button. They're thin, they're very stately. You find these often on tuxedo type suspenders. Then we have sort of more rugged, heavy-duty types of suspenders. These are different types of work or rugged wear. These are logger suspenders of ours. They're very low stretch, elastic, heavy duty, and so they're heavy duty suspenders to be worn in a heavy duty work environment. So you have these very heavy leather ends to go on your work pants. Here's another example of a similar type of end, rugged, heavy duty elastic, and these are part of our rugged comfort line of Western or work type suspenders. So we literally have hundreds of different colors and patterns and styles of button suspenders, and so we didn't want to overwhelm you in this video. We just wanted to give you a basic taste and flavor. Please check out the website and you'll see all these different silk and grosgrain and silk and stripe and design and many solid color types of button suspenders in satin material, which is like silk, and plain elastic as well. So it's a huge line of suspenders, literally hundreds, as I said. So please, we try to sort them well for you. You have filters, so check them out in the button suspender category on the website. Quick point of information, people often ask, do the buttons come with the button suspenders? And as a rule of thumb, suspenders that cost under $30 will rarely have buttons with them. Some of the more expensive suspenders will, but not all. But you're more likely to find them with those more expensive suspenders. Now, no fear, no worries, we have plenty of buttons for sale on the website. So we have, in our accessories section, you'll find the regular suspender buttons, and they're not the same as shirt buttons. They're 5/8 inch in diameter, and they have one side that's curved and a little that's not, so they're easy to get into the button attachment, and then they're not likely to come out. So they're a special type of button. So they're on our website for 99 cents a set, I believe. And then we also have, as I mentioned earlier, the 2 types of non-sew buttons, the permanent and the movable. So once again, please check out our wonderful line of button suspenders at SuspenderStore.